Good morning, everyone. It's our Thursday. So it might be Friday for you. Happy Friday, depending on if I get this up tonight, Thursday, or tomorrow, Friday. We'll see. As you can tell, we're not in a hospital room, and I want to kind of catch you guys up really quick. Tuesday, we were discharged from the hospital late in the afternoon, and then I think we got home around 4, and I want to say I have the best family ever. They came to our house early in the morning, started cleaning it from top to bottom, and my sister, she had the daunting task of cleaning out our fridge. Imagine not being home for 3 weeks and opening your fridge. Oh, and having the power in your house go out like several times while you're not home. So she cleaned that. And she also had a pot of pozole going for us for dinner for when we got home. So I have the best family. And yes, sister, you can continue to toot your horn because that is some good pozole. So we got home late in the afternoon. Amelia, she didn't spend the night with us that night. She went back to my parents because we wanted to kind of adjust to having Elijah in our home. Yesterday was our first full day at home, and Amelia came home after school, and so we had our first full night of both kids. And of course, Amelia spikes a fever. So it was 102 something last night. She was complaining of a headache, and she went to bed like pretty easily because she was not feeling good. This morning she has quite a bit of energy, but she still has a fever of 100.4. So I'm gonna ask the oncologist today what to do. She might go back with my parents until she's better, because today's Thursday and it's chemo day for Elijah. And there's Elijah. He's still kind of slowly waking up. He went back to sleep. So this is our upstairs, and the way we're doing it, we brought the kids' bed from downstairs upstairs. It's a queen. The kids used to share a bed. I say used to because now me and Elijah are going to share this bed, and Amelia and Curtis will sleep in our bed. It's just because he kind of like overflows his diaper, and yes, we have waterproof mattress, and I put like some chucks down, but it still gets everywhere. So I don't want Amelia being exposed to those chemicals when he does have his chemo days. So that's what we're doing. Because for 48 hours, you're not supposed to like touch any of his bodily fluids. And you have to be really quickly at getting them off, especially when he pees, because it can irritate the skin because he's releasing chemo. So we have gloves for today, because today when he gets his chemo, we start the 48-hour clock. So that's kind of where we're at up to speed. I didn't vlog the day we got home because it was hectic. That Tuesday, it was literally hectic. Yesterday was sort of the same because we're trying to get back into the routine of things, and I had to go grocery shopping, and we needed a whole bunch of things. So it was quite a hectic day. Today I'm taking Elijah to his chemo appointment. He has an appointment at 10:30 with his oncologist, and then chemo is supposed to start at 11. So to help prepare for that, because he has a port, they have to put a needle into the port, but I gotta numb the area first. So basically I get some Emla cream, and I just cover it with Press and Seal. That's what they told me. So I have to do that an hour before our appointment. So I'm gonna wake him up. He needs his morning meds. I need to put the Emla cream and the Press and Seal. I need to get him dressed. And I think he went poop because he was pushing before I started filming. So I wanted to give him a little bit of time to finish. All right, come along while we do this adventure together, because it's all new for me. He's so tired. You tired, baby? No. He has like zero energy. It's time to get dressed, okay? Time to get dressed. Ready to get dressed? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I will turn the camera back on when I do the Emla cream. I'm not gonna film me changing his diaper because nobody really wants to see that. Okay, so he's changed and halfway dressed. Yeah. Huh?
Elijah's almost sick. He's almost sick, so he's got still chemo now.
Yeah, he has to do chemo. Yep.
And wait, the food.
Okay, we'll put that on, but I want to show everybody. We're gonna put Emla cream on your port,
Don't.
which is right here what that little red dot is. So
Yeah,
we've
you
had it
do that.
before. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick some Emla cream in a press and seal there if he'll let me. He's not very happy right
Elijah,
now.
what happened? You can't sleep? I waked you up in accident. That's okay.
Hang on. Yep, we're gonna do this.
So, let's get started with the chemo now.
Let's get started with the chemo. I gotta put the Emla cream on.
Yeah, I'll clean now. I know I'll put your shirt on later because you need.
Do I use a whole one?
Yeah. Good go. You're so happy with Mama's phone. Mommy. Mommy's
Yeah?
trying to get that out of here. Elijah, wake up. Fixies. Don't cry. It's Don't cry. That's you out of me.
2.5.
Oh.
So 2.5 strips.
Okay. Open it.
Hang on, baby.
Can I put some too? I want some. I want some.
No.
Why?
So literally from.
Okay, do that. Put it.
It's gonna be cold.
Oh, be nice.
Right here.
Yep, right after you put this on, then we can put your shirt on. Press and seal.
Mommy.
Look, arm up.
Mommy. Can I put this on me?
Just a moment, sweetheart. I gotta wash my hands. I have almond cream on my hands.
Why?
There we go. And then Mama's
And then
gonna put your
hang
shirt
on.
on.
I gotta wash my hands.
Why
There
is
you go.
that?
It's to numb the area
Here we
where
go.
his port is. So
Good job, Elijah.
Can I see?
Good job, Elijah.
Can I watch?
There we
I
go.
want to watch.
Good job. See, that just stays on.
Hello again. I wanted to try to film while we were in the infusion clinic. But today wasn't really a good day. It was like our first day of getting chemo through the infusion clinic versus inside the hospital. Everybody was super nice. I mean, everybody super nice. And then I didn't want to film because other patients were getting chemo too, so I didn't want to intrude on anybody's privacy there. So Elijah got chemo today, his weekly vincristine, and he also got an NG tube placed. An NG tube is called a nasogastric tube, and it goes through your nose, down the back of your throat, into your stomach. And the reason Elijah got this was because medication issues. So we actually could have gone home from the hospital like a few days sooner, but our poor little Elijah has a hard time with taking medications. And he never had a hard time with taking medications. At home, he used to take Tylenol just fine. The beginning of his hospital stay, like the first day or two, he took the medicines just fine. But then as the days progressed and the more procedures he was put through, he was over it, like completely done with it. Didn't want to do anything. Even just scanning his ID card was like a traumatic experience for him. So he was completely over the whole thing. Even brushing his teeth, which is something he loved to do, it is like a battle to do now. We've just traumatized him, this poor guy. So, and it's kind of sad because it's like, you got 3 more years, buddy. 3 more years. Got a text message, sorry. So we hadn't found a way to give him his medications, get him to take his medications. We tried food, we tried sneaking it in things, and he would just spit it out, or he would refuse to take it, or we would force it and get him to swallow it, and then within like 10 seconds he would throw it back up. So it was kind of a battle. So we actually found, like, the day before we were discharged, we found that olives kind of worked, to like give him an olive as a reward after, and that sort of worked. So that worked for like 2 doses of medication, and we were like, okay, we can do this at home. Well, we're on day 2 now of being at home, and it's not getting better. The olive technique is not working anymore. And this morning he spit his medicine out even with the olive. And the medicines that were in his mouth were the 2 most important ones he has to have. It's his steroid and his blood pressure medication. And the reason I can tell that he did not get it, besides the fact that he spit some out, like a good chunk of it, pretty much all of it, I think, was that when we went to the infusion clinic, his blood pressures were sky high. So I just made the executive decision to go ahead and place the NG tube. This way we don't have any fighting, we don't have to worry about making sure that he takes all the medication. This time we know he's actually gonna get it. So having the NG tube was pretty traumatic. Having it placed in was pretty traumatic. It took 4 of us, me holding him, holding his arms, a nurse placing, a nurse holding his head still, and then like another person helping like do stuff. So it was quite an adventure, to say the very least. Not an adventure he enjoyed. But he's fine with the NG tube. He's not pulling it out. He isn't feeling well because, you know, he got chemo. You're not going to feel very well. So, let's see. Let's see my little guy. Yeah. We're watching Ralph Breaks the Internet. This is like our 3rd time watching it today. I think this is his new Coco. So we're watching that. My mother-in-law washed some clothes for us, so I'm gonna go through the bags that she washed and put things away, and put a basket of clothes that if he were to vomit or pee on or poop on, that I don't mind just throwing them away, or like triple washing them. Like, I don't mind if they get dirty, essentially, because these first 48 hours after he got his chemo, you gotta glove up to change his diapers, glove up to handle any of his bodily fluids. So this is kind of, and we have to like triple wash things. So, yep. I'm trying to think what else. Well, when we got home, he pretty much like ate a few snacks, some chips, and what else did he eat? I can't remember what else he ate. He ate something else. And then he came upstairs and we took a nap. He took a nap. And now he ate some bacon. And what else did he eat? Some cheese toast that Daddy made, huh? And now he's just sitting up watching Ralph. He don't feel good. Huh, Bubba's? We're just watching him, making sure he stays okay. You want some juice? No? You still hungry? No? Okay. So I think we're gonna call it a day here. There's not much else going on today. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock. and we're just gonna chill. He'll get a bath tonight, help him relax. The chemo, vincristine, causes joint pain, like in his jaw and his shins, causes some pain. So, yep, just gonna keep watching him. Hopefully a bath will help relax him tonight. So we're just gonna end it here, and we'll see you guys later.